What is going on, everyone? This is Flip, one half the Low Country Diecast Racing League, and we are back here at Flip Strip, and it is time for the Independence Bash. We got a big field of cars. We got 54 modified cars. So what we're going to do, we're going to cut the field down to 24 after round one, and then we're going to go to 12, 8, 4, 2, 1. So that's how it's going to go. All the cars that don't make it out of round one will run in a later video. Give y'all guys a chance to see your cars run again. And anybody else who shows up late, which I don't know if we're going to have anybody else show up. But with all that said, let's go ahead and get everything kicked off here. Start the Independence Bash. Let's go. Alright, first race, we got Blue Line Racing in his last ever diecast racing event, taking on Dog Squad Racing over in lane 2. Let's go. Blue Line with a 1714 to a 1782. Alright, lane swapped up. Dog Squad now in lane 1. Blue Line, lane 2. Blue Line out with a 1698 to a 1765. Good runs. Alright, next race we got Stick Dog in lane 1 taking on 407 Diecast Kings, lane 2. 407 Diecast gets out with a 1738 to a 1801. Alright, lanes are swapped up. 407 Diecast Kings in lane 1. Stick Dog, lane 2. Looks like 407 Diecast with a 1745 to a 1794. Alright, next up, we got RC Addicts, lane 1, Rancid Cactus, lane 2. Ooh, good race. Rancid Cactus with a 1712 to a 1722. Alright, lanes are swapped up. Rancid Cactus now in lane 1. RC Addicts, lane 2. Laying down a pretty good time. Let's see if we can do it again. Ooh, good race. Got him with a 1722 to a 1727. Alright, next race, we got Old Sarge in lane 1 taking on Aluka Yode Osasanye, lane 2. Let's get it. We got an 1814 to a 1970. Alright, lanes are swapped up. Aluka Yode in lane 1. Old Sarge, lane 2. Looks like Old Sarge gets that one with a 1826 to a 2.002. That car does have rubber wheels too. Alright, next cars in the blocks. We got Hello Kitty Diecast in lane 1 taking on Stone Ponies. We got a little boyfriend girlfriend action going on, I believe, here. So let's see who's sleeping on the couch tonight. Ooh, Stone Ponies gets it with a 1729 to a 1807. Let's swap them up. Alright, we're swapped up. Stone Ponies lane 1, Hello Kitty lane 2. Ponies with a 1746 to an 1802. Let me slow down. We are starting off with a track temperature of 87 degrees too. Alright, next up we got Abnormal Racing, lane 1. taking on Variant Skunkworks, lane 2. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, good race. Variant pulls that one off with a 1748 to a 1759. All right, we are swapped up. Variant now in lane 1. Abnormal race in lane 2. Ooh, Variant gets him again with a 1759 to a 1765. Both slow down. All right, next up we got Arlo Racing in lane 1, taking on Chip Paint from the UK, lane 2. Arlo with a 1737 to a 1766. It's gonna be swapped up. Alright, lane swapped up. Chip Paint. Now in lane 1. Arlo, lane 2. Ooh, Arlo was bouncing. 1767 to a 1761. Looked a little rough that time. Alright, next up we got 131 Diecast. Mr. Clay in lane 1 taking on Fast Enough Racing. First time here at Flip Strip from Australia, so let's see what he's got. Here we go. Clay with that white whale running a 1729 to an 1818. Let's get him swapped. All right, we are swapped up. Fast Enough in lane 1. Clay, 131 in lane 2. Looks like Clay gets it with a 1715 to an 1807. Both picked up. All right, next up we got Scissor Prime. Lane 1 taking on Olukayode Osasanye in lane 2. This is another rubber wheel car, so not expecting the fastest time, but let's see what it can do. Here we go. Whoa. Hey. We got Scissor with a 1716 to a 2.793. Alright, lanes are swapped up. Olukayode in lane 1. Scissor over in lane 2 now. Scissor out with a 1719 to a 3.080. Alright, next up we got Rush Racing League in lane 1 taking on FPD from the Low Country Diecast Racing League. Here we go. FPD with a 1733 to an 1895. Alright, lanes are swapped up. FPD now in lane 1. Rush Racing League over in lane 2. FPD with a 1732 to an 1871. Alright, next up, this one should be a good one. We got Arlo Racing in lane 1 taking on Numbskull in lane 2. Arlo with a 1706. Sweet. To a 1735. Alright, lane swapped up. Numbskull now in lane 1. Arlo, lane 2. Closer. Right. Arlo with a 1707 to a 1725. Alright, next race, we got Scissor Prime in lane 1 taking on Chase Family Racing over in lane 2. Let's get it. Ooh, Scissor started pulling. And we got Scissor with a 1701 to a 1721. Good runs. All right, lanes are swapped up. Chase family in lane 1, Zizzer, lane 2. Ooh, closer. Looks like Zizzer got it with a 1711 to a 1723. All right, next up we got Captain K in lane 1, Stone Ponies, lane 2. Ooh, good race. Stone Ponies squeaks that one out with a 1720 to a 1726. Let's get them swapped. All right, lanes swapped up. Stone Ponies in lane 1 now. Captain K in lane 2. That was the best race we had so far. Ooh, here we go. Stone Ponies pulled in that time. 1726 to a 1741. Wow. Slow down over there. All right, next up, we got Numbskull and his Corvette taking on Ulster. I think that's it. Ulster Outlaw from the UK. Let's see what he got. First time at Flipster. Ooh, close. Keeping that with Numbskull. 1727 to a 1738. Not bad. All right, we got the lanes swapped up. Ulster in lane 1 now. Numbskull lane 2. Numbskull pulled him a little bit that time with a 1711 to 1730. All right, next up in lane 1 we got Dubious Diecast, Mr. Dark, taking on Abnormal Racing over in lane 2. Ooh, Dubious. With a 1732 to a 1775. Alright, lanes are swapped up. Abnormal Racing in lane 1. Dubious now in lane 2. Dubious. With a 1741 to a 1779. Alright, next race we got Travelers Racing League in lane 1 taking on Fast Enough in lane 2. Ooh, good race. Travelers gets them with a 1746 to 1757. Alright, lanes are swapped up. Fast Enough now in lane 1. Travelers lane 2. That's a good race. Travelers gets it with a 1743 to a 1748. Alright, next up we got Stipe Racing taking on Chase Family Racing. Both got Mustangs, look pretty close. Let's see who's got the faster one. Ooh, Chase edges them out. 1754, 1773. Alright, we got the lanes swapped up. Chase Family in lane 1. Stipe Racing, lane 2. Looks like Chase Family with a 1747 to a 1771. Alright, next up we got Variant Skunk Works taking on DXP Diecast Racing over in lane 2. DXP gets him about a half a car, 1730 to a 1753. Alright, we got the lanes swapped up. DXP now in lane 1, Variant lane 2, and that is a Johnny Lightning. Let's go. Ooh, DXP pulled him bad that time. 1736 to a 1773. I don't know, had a bad run that time. Alright, next race we got Dog Squad Racing in lane 1 taking on the Crazy Canuck over in lane 2. Ooh, Dog Squad with a 1735 to a 1774. All right, we got the lane swapped up. Crazy Canuck, lane 1. Dog Squad, lane 2. Dog Squad. With a 1743 to a 1779. All right, next race, we got Oregon Outcast Diecast taking on DXP Diecast Racing. Here we go. Ooh, DXP with a 1740 to a 1788. All right, lanes are swapped up. DXP in lane 1. Oregon Outcast, lane 2. DXP pulled him with a 1739 to a 1786. All right, next race, we got Hello Kitty in lane 1 taking on the Crazy Canuck in lane 2. So Crazy Canuck with a 1745 to a 1768. All right, the lanes are swapped up. The Crazy Canuck now in lane 1. Hello Kitty, lane 2. Crazy Canuck with a 1734 to a 1761. All right, next up, we got CRK Racing in lane 1 taking on 131 Diecast in lane 2. Oh, good race. 131 gets it with a 1721 to a 1732. Good run, CRK. All right, lanes are swapped up. 131 now in lane 1. CRK, lane 2. 131 pulled him a little bit that time. 1721 to a 1740. All right, next race, we got Travelers Racing League in lane 1 taking on Old Sarge, lane 2. Travelers with a 1770 to an 1836. All right, lanes are swapped up. Old Sarge now in lane 1. Travelers, lane 2. 1770 again to an 1814. All right, up next, we got Rancid Cactus, lane 1. Rush Racing League in lane 2. Cactus with a 1731 to a 1769. All right, lanes are swapped up. Rush Racing League in lane 1. Rancid Cactus, lane 2. Rancid Cactus with a 1736 to a 1756. All right, next race, we got Big Bishop Racing in lane 1 taking on CRK Racing, lane 2. Ooh, good race. Looks like CRK gets the first one with a 1731 to a 1733. Good race. All right, lanes are swapped up. CRK in lane 1, Big Bishop, lane 2. Ooh, CRK with a 1732 to a 1751. All right, next race. Lane 1, we got 843 Racing taking on Stick Dog, lane 2. Ooh, 843 with a 1718 to a 1741. All right, lanes are swapped up. Stick Dog, lane 1. 843, lane 2. 843 with another 18 to a 37. Stick Dog picking it up a little. All right, we have finally made it to the end of round 1. Our final race. We got Oregon Outcast Diecast in lane 1 taking on Hot Nuts Diecast, lane 2. Ooh, good race. Looks like Hot Nuts gets it with a 47 to a 61. All right, lanes are swapped up. Hot Nuts now in lane 1. Oregon Outcast lane 2. Last run of round 1. Hot Nuts with a 1739 to a 1758.